Well, good morning, everyone, from the Speedway Traffic Center. I am meteorologist Lindsay Monroe. We're going to start with links 4, if that's a possibility. All this is up in my traffic graphics. And we also have our photographer that's going to be out and about for this morning, giving us a look at what the road conditions are looking like out there this morning. So, in the meantime, let's talk about how things have evolved since this snowstorm moved out. We certainly did have the potential of some rough roadways, but things have drastically improved depending on where you are in the state. Emily, my director, if I can you pull up our links 4 machine, which is where our traffic graphics are going to be located. She's going to get that working on us for a sec. But yeah, I've been in communication with our photographer, Joe Fenton, who's been out and about this morning. And essentially, everything looks pretty decent on our main thoroughfares, our interstates. I took I-69, I-465 down to downtown this morning, and I did not have any issues. But if you are downtown, it's those secondary streets that our plows and our crews have been really working to get out there and getting those cleared up. So this is a look, as I was mentioning, our photographer out downtown. Looks like he's going up perhaps Delaware Street. It's as you see those cars kind of parked in those side lanes where it gets a little rough. And if you're not kind of on the main lane there, you get just outside of that. That's where we're a little bit concerned that we could see some black ice issues as well. So yeah, this is a Delaware Street just past a 22nd that's heading up north toward Fall Creek Parkway. I feel kind of bad for folks who haven't been out to dig their cars out just yet, because they're going to be kind of plowed in there as crews have been out and about. So if you are still waiting for perhaps your driveway, that's going to be an issue. Other than that, once you can get out of your parking place, it kind of looks like the road conditions have drastically improved for most of us. Again, that's downtown. We also have our advisory map that we can pull up, because we've had some drastic improvements here as far as our crews that have been out and about this morning. Notice this. Marion County actually completely taken out of any type of advisory. We still have some yellow counties in our donut area, Hamilton, but I was up in Hamilton County yesterday. Everything looked pretty good. It's mainly going to be those secondary roads and more rural roads that are the issue. Shelby County is still under that watch, the orange criteria. Same deal with Bartholomew, Brown, Monroe. Kind of a combination of an advisory and a watch, but just a few warnings that remain down to our south, and that's where they certainly had a lot more ice as compared to the heavy snowfall that we had here in central and northern Indiana. So that's what's going on out there this morning. If we can flip back to our traffic graphics, I'm going to flip off of our live drive cam and show you a couple of our INDY cameras from throughout the metro. This is on I-74 on the city's southeast side. Noticing that even the ramps look pretty good. I just want to use extra caution here, especially bridges, overpasses, and some of these ramps. They could definitely start to refreeze, especially with the kind of temperatures we're dealing with out there this morning. No real incidents to let you know about, which is a good thing. Traffic has been relatively light so far on this Saturday morning. Same deal here. This is what I'm a little bit more concerned with. This is US 31 at I-465 as you're headed toward Carmel on the city's north side. It's these overpasses here where the air gets underneath of that and over top of it. So any warmth that this pavement can collect, it essentially gets blown off with that wind above and below, and that's that quick refreeze that could form some black ice in those patchy areas that look wet. They will be frozen this morning, so take it easy if you're going to be out and about in areas like that where we still have some snowpack. We're using our road weather index this morning that is fired up to see where we do have some conditions that are still being reported as snowy, and really a lot of the state is. So if you haven't been traveling on those main thoroughfares, it's those secondary roads that are going to be the big issue that I believe a lot of folks are going to notice that change as more crews get out and continue to clear things out. Still for today, your biggest impacts on the roads are going to be the high ice threat. No new snow, but I did keep that chance on there for what's already fallen and what hasn't been removed yet. Those are going to be the main issues. As far as the visibility and the wind, that's really not going to be much of a concern for us today. The temperatures have been a big concern so far this morning, as we've started off with wind chill values as low as 13 in Kokomo. It's currently 7 below in Indianapolis. Same deal over in Greencastle, and 4 below in Shelbyville. Dangerously cold start to the day, so if you still have plans, if you have not dug your car out, you're going to think about doing it today, just know that the temperature is not going to be conducive of being out there with anything less than all of that winter weather gear, all of the layers. You're going to need it all day long. In fact, today is going to be the coldest day of the extended forecast. Yes, it will be sunny and it'll look nice in the afternoon, but a high of just 21. And then through the evening tonight, we fall back into the teens, clear skies. Plan ahead for tomorrow. We got temperatures that are going to return back above freezing even for your Sunday, a high around 35 degrees. So not too bad getting into tomorrow. And then the next 7 days, we've got several daytime high temperatures that will be above freezing. That's really going to do a number on that existing snowpack. Feel free to comment below if you have questions, concerns, want to give me an update from where you live. I would love to correspond with you. Otherwise, make sure to join us coming up at the 8 o'clock hour from 8 to 10. We'll be back on 13 Sunrise on WTHR. Stay safe today.